This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake that fire.
Wake your fuck ass up.
On Sway in the morning.
All right, Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5, man. Rise and shine, man. That's artists who are on the rise, and been shining, Heather B, as you know.
I can dig it.
Yeah, man. This next young man, it's good to see him, man. It's been about 3 years since we last saw him.
What the hell?
You remember that, Tracy? About 2016, about 2013.
Yeah.
And the whole industry was celebrating his signing to TDE, and the process it took for him to get there. I think we still had Rap Fix on MTV back then, you know, and we was showing him a lot of love there. And he's here to celebrate his new project, The Sun's Tirade.
Yes, sir.
All right. And, man, he's been putting in a lot of work, and we're going to celebrate that work today. The one and only Isaiah Rashad is here, man. Isaiah Rashad, man.
Welcome back, boy.
What up, man? Yeah, I'm going to take you back.
What's up?
And I'm going to see how much has changed since 3 years ago. When you came here 3 years ago, here's the first Here's the first question I asked you. Not ready, huh? Yeah. Forget it.
I love radio.
I asked you about Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Where you from?
Yeah.
And the question I asked you was, is there a hip-hop scene in Chattanooga? You remember this?
Yeah, I remember that.
And at that time, you said, nah.
Yeah.
And I said, well, who inspired you? You know, you said, well, I'm not the first. But I was like, well, who inspired you? Now, what is it like in Chattanooga?
It's definitely a hip-hop scene now.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's definitely a rap scene now, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. I think I made a lot of people mad, like ruffle some feathers, though, back then.
When
but
you
it was
said
cool,
that?
though, yeah. I remember that, but I feel like I don't think I made them do it, but it probably motivated them. Like, I ain't finna have this nigga talking about we ain't got no hip-hop scene in Chattanooga. So, like, even my homies, like, everybody does music now. Like, not everybody, but, like, it's as prevalent as in any other city now, it feels like.
Yeah.
I feel like I can find a rapper on every block now. Or somebody who produce or write music or something.
So then what's the scene like? Is it, you know, so if I never been to Chattanooga and I come down there and I'm looking like for who's hot, what's the scene like down there?
For me, like when the stuff I be peeping out of the city is like either more so real raw, either really, 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 really raw. And I think you know what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all raw emotions, you know what I'm saying? Like straight clean cut 16s and real. I don't want to call them like I don't know. It's like you either got the real raw stuff or you got somebody trying to be kind of more towards the like Midwest, like the creative, introspective type of stuff. Because you're in chat, so it's like you kind of you're in the middle of the middle of the South, which is like, you know what I'm saying. So you kind of can connect to everything above and below and all that type of stuff. So either kind of going towards like Memphis, like what Memphis is doing right now, or towards what Atlanta's doing, or what I guess what I'm doing, or what my or like I said, you keeping it real raw, coming up with it, like coming up from the pot still.
Well, how do you describe what you are doing?
I don't like to call it anything.
Okay,
I think it's easier
that's
for me
real.
to call everybody else some stuff than it is to like call mine, but because I don't like to limit myself.
Okay.
I don't want to say that I'm limiting somebody else when I'm describing this stuff, but I live in my own world. I can only like say what I see. So for me, it's like I think I started off in a real conscious place.
Okay.
And like kind of felt like I said everything I could say there in a like trying to, I don't know, let's say, I don't want to call it like, yeah, like I don't even know how to. I don't know how to like. I don't want to. It's like I don't want to call it like pro black rap.
Yeah.
But I used to really do that. I used to really for real be like my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like after a while, it was like, how much of my nigga can I say? And I'm like, all right, so I gotta figure out some other shit to say. And I started liking other music I ain't expect to like, and I want to make other stuff. And so I just try to expand the sound and like, but like, you know what I'm saying? Still touch on everything, not forget how to do anything.
Yeah. It's interesting. You say music that you wouldn't expect to like, or you starting to like different things. You were just sharing with me a story because I was watching this clip of you and Kendrick on stage at this festival this past weekend, right?
Yeah.
And you told me just before you hit the stage you met Lady Gaga.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I was tripped out.
That's
man.
huge.
Yeah, and I like her music, and I like her acting and stuff, and I like I don't know, so seeing her, I was like, that's somebody I didn't expect to ever see for whatever reason. Especially like that right then. It was like FYFS with nobody there. Like nobody like on the side. It was just me and Matt, and then up walks. And I'm like, oh, this is some real Kendrick shit, huh? I'm like, this is just everyday life.
Yeah.
Like, it's like yeah. So I'm like, she walk over all humble and shit. So I just freak out a little bit. Yeah. In my head. And then Matt hand me the mic and I run off on stage, and it was just like, oh, real life. Damn. I'm like, this is what I'm living right now. That's tight. Yeah. Back at it.
Damn, dude. From Chattanooga to hanging out with Lady Gaga, and she coming up to you. Did she know you?
I don't think so. I ain't
okay.
Like that. Okay. Yeah, I think she's just a nice person.
Just a nice person, right?
She seemed like a nice person.
That's great. You said that's. I guess this is what Kendrick's life is like, you know. But what is your life like now? Man. You went from the couch, sleeping on the couch, you know, to now. Like, you got your own place yet?
I went from sleeping on the couch to having a crib to sleeping on the couch.
Okay,
that's real.
To having a crib, so kind of back to normal.
Wait, you went from sleeping on the couch to having a crib? Then went back to sleeping on the couch?
Yeah. Talk about that middle part.
I messed up. You know what I'm saying? I messed my money up, and I had fallen outs with my friends and stuff, and we had to get back tight and shit. And then like I went from being, you know what I'm saying, somebody that they can lean on to me having to lean on them. And so we kind of cool.
Yeah, the homies giving out too much money?
Nah. We just doing too much together sometimes.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes that can be worse.
That sound cryptic right there. I'm trying to, because me and my homies do a lot together. You know, like we might, play chess, go fishing.
Nah, we like 20, 21, 22-year-olds. We might hop a Uber XL and go across town for a couple hours and not realize that we're spending money.
Yeah.
Like being dumb. That was like a couple years ago. I don't do that type of stuff anymore.
Okay. And so now you back to a house.
Yeah.
Woo.
Man, congratulations, man.
Right.
Shit. You can't be homeless with living with, with TDE.
Yeah.
I was living on the TDE couch though. I went back to sleeping on the homie's couch though. For real. And that was like worse. It's like looking at yourself. It's like, it's like get my shit together, dog. Come on.
Yeah, that's gonna birth a lot of epiphanies.
Yeah, you feel me? Mm-hmm. That's cool.
You know what? You were really honest in a podcast I listened to recently for Juan Epstein, and you were talking about how you almost got kicked out of TDE because of using Xanax or just leaning too much on alcohol. And it started making me think about a lot of rappers we've seen, very celebrated rappers like a Future or a Uzi or a Wayne, essentially glorifying the use of substances, and it works to their benefit. Was it surprising to you that it almost got you kicked out?
I think it was surprising to me I was doing it, like to the point that it got me kicked out. Or any of that stuff, like for me it was more so like I was surprised. I wasn't surprised. I was you try to play out your luck for as long as you can, I guess, and then like until you hit reality, hit a wall.
Right.
It's like, then you gotta deal with it, or you don't. That's really it. It's like you kind of see those things coming. If you're like aware, no matter what you're doing, you see like the downfall coming. Niggas don't just pull the rug from under you all the way. Yeah. You can feel it.
Right.
But you ain't got no grip on reality. And,
right.
Yeah.
Did you feel like it amplified your creative process? 'Cause a lot of people will say that.
Chill.
Like ASAP would say that.
Just relax. I'm probably the best, honestly, creatively, like sober, chilling, like just waking up, like just whatever. It's just want to chill. You know what I mean? Like escapism.
Yeah.
Escapism. I like that. Yeah. You know, fuck it. Pop a Xanax, man. I'm trying to get away. Mike Muse, you've done that, right?
No.
Okay, great. Thank you, man, Mike. Isaiah Rashad is here, man. I want to play this Rope Rolls song that you have on your project. We got that one, right? Okay, Rope. And tell me about that, man.
Rope, I think you should just play Rope.
Play
it? Yeah, you should probably just play Rope.
Play Rope?
Yeah.
Okay, let's play it. We'll come back. 888-742-3345. That's different.
Good different.
So speak on it.
It's good different. It puts you in a vibe. Like, you want to hear it again. You want to kind of find out what vibe and what zone he was in when he went into the studio to do it. A lot of joints don't do that no more. You just hear them. You hear them in the club. You got a drink in your hand. It's good. On to the next thing. But this you hear it is like, damn, wonder what dude was thinking about when he went to the studio. Or wonder what he was thinking about when he was sitting on his bed writing this joint or whatever. Like I don't know. That's what I hear.
And that's why you always talk about radical differentiation. And I feel like with this, when you hear it, you can't say, oh, shoot, this reminds me of this person or that person. You know what I mean? It's very, very distinct, but not in a way where it's like different to the point where it just feels like you can't digest it.
Yeah. What were you thinking about?
I was thinking about, like you either helping yourself or hanging yourself. Really, like it's a rope. Like, and for me, I really wanted to say the lines. I wanted to talk to my dad and tell him that I ain't tripping. Like I won't be tripping on him. So it was like lines like my dad had called me yesterday and he cried into my phone. And I'm like, I hate when a nigga do that. I'm like, we cool, dog. So I was just talking about that shit and just trying to address things with myself. Mm-hmm. So it was easy. I had a goal in mind. Just thinking about you, like really helping yourself and hanging yourself. There's certain things I had, like sometimes I have a bridge, like the thing at the end, like it was like some gold and a face so shot and friends so cold. Like I probably wrote the whole song just to say that.
Really?
Probably.
Yeah. I'm just listening to you. Your process, your creative process is interesting because we were just talking about certain songs on the album because you got a lot of songs on the album. You got a lot of great songs that grabbed me when I was listening to what was sent to me, and you don't have it all. It's no uniform way that you approach music. You might be on one song, grab a thought, put that to the side, come to another song, do a hook, put that to the side,
and come do something else. Yeah. So it's like more so like staying on top of my stuff though. As long as I'm active, I'm gonna get it done. So that process works. But if not, you kind of sometimes I have a whole bunch of half songs. Like I probably got like 30, 40 half songs. It's just like that I probably go back to. I like the idea of Zay featuring Zay.
Okay.
For whatever reason. I like to approach it differently the second time I go back around, or I don't want to approach it at all. That's why I like consider like freestyles. Freestyle is just one continuous thought. And if you don't switch it up, it's only going one direction. You know what I'm saying? So that's really a freestyle. It's like, so like what the Park, it's like wrote that. One couldn't figure out didn't know how I wanted to flip the idea. So I was just like, all right. I'm like, this is probably all it should be. So that's how that one went. But like the other ones, we just start one, go to another one, start another one. Especially after going into a studio with like guitars and all that type of shit and pianos and everybody in there, like myself included. I've been in a band, so I just ended up sitting in a room full of dudes playing around for 2 hours. And I'm just writing verses, doing whatever. And then if it connect, it connect. If it don't, it don't. You know what I'm saying? And so it's really a worry-free environment. I think it's what made the project the length that it is, because it wasn't really, once we actually got into it, it wasn't really no pressure. It felt like every song felt like a different vibe anyway. So and I know how people listen to music, so it's like you gonna listen to it or you're not. Yeah. So it's like whatever. So yeah.
Zay featuring Zay. Isaiah Rashad is here, man. The Sun's tirade is here. Mike Muse, Mike is our political guy. He only comes on Wednesdays. So I'm surprised you got a music question. Go, yeah?
It's not even political.
Yeah.
A question, listen to you describe how your creative process, it reminds me of like an abstract artist or a painter. And what they do is they go over paint consistently. And when do you know, though, when it's done or when it's complete? I know a lot of creatives have that challenge, that issue. So like you having that abstract kind of mindset, how do you know when it's done?
Sometimes, usually, like, I listen back. Like, you can hear stuff. You can hear it in your as long as you stay in touch with your imagination, you listen to some stuff. Like, we can play the song and I can hear things I want to add to it. But at a certain point, like the basis of it. Like the basis of like, I can just play this back over and over again. I can play this. And like, you might need to add something on top of that for somebody else, so you ain't just pleasing yourself. But like, I don't really put too much thought into it. I think that's the main thing. I don't put too much thought into it. I send it to D. I send it to Dave, and he'll be like, yo, you might want to do this or something. You might want to do that, or you might want to finish this. That's usually what it is. It's either I finished it and they like it, or niggas feel like I should finish it some more. And that's usually like adding a verse or something. So that really be it. That's usually like the only. I don't know.
Let's see that he jumped out of it. He'll finish that thought later, Mike. Okay, he'll finish that thought later, man.
Tweet me later.
Yeah.
But what that's called, Isaiah? That's called care. And another collective that I feel like is just as dope as TDE is Good Music. And Sci-Hi, it's always been rumored that Sci-Hi, he's like a secret weapon and that he ghostwrites for some of the artists. Do you work in collaboration or write for anyone when it comes to TDE?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I don't think nobody write for nobody on that level.
That's forbidden in TDE.
Good.
No ghostwriters allowed.
I
If
just
I'm
wanna
not
hear it.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Nah, not here.
Nah, not at TDE.
Not
That
here,
ghostwriting
dog.
shit,
Not
that
here about
doesn't,
that.
nah.
I just like to hear it out loud.
No, Pink Game crazy. Everybody
man,
Pink Game crazy.
man, that's tradition right
I
there.
think
man.
everybody on TV writers, if anything. So I don't think nobody write for nobody.
But could you, if you wanted to, could you just like zip a file over to Kendrick and be like, yo, are all my rhymes cool over here?
I mean, I text my stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And he'll tell me what he think. Or I send it to Rock, tell me what he think. Send it to Q, tell me what he think. So it's like, or I send it to AMAC, and he'll tell me what he think. So, or any of them. So it's really the same. There's no real difference in it. It's no
Right.
real difference. It might be a difference in time of reply, depending on like what part of the country you're in. That's really it.
True.
Yeah, they don't ghostwrite.
Yeah. No, none of
Not
that.
at TDE. They don't do that.
Wonderful.
The Sun's Tirade.
Yeah.
That's an interesting title. What's the thought process when you made that?
I was sitting on the bed with a dictionary trying to figure it out. I was like, at first I was gonna call it White Walls, like a new apartment.
Yeah.
And then it's like, nah, because I'm like, I'm gonna have to do a cover with a Cadillac on it, and I don't want to do that. It's gonna have white walls.
Yeah,
on
white, that's what I thought.
it. And the cover still ended up having like a big body something with the white walls, but still, it's not called White Walls. So it's cool. That's just convenience happening, and shit is coming together.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Sun's Tirade. It's a long ass hot day. It's a long hot day, and sometimes that's just not enjoyable. That's just not enjoyable. It's like, but sometimes it is. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you at. Like, you can be at a park. You ever been at a family reunion and like you see somebody who really hate being there right there? Like they can feel the humidity way different than you can. It's like that. It's like you can tell the niggas in the same position you is enjoying themselves, and you standing right here just kind of upset. And like kind of get out of the mood, trying to get over having a bad day. That's really it.
Damn, that's some fucking, yo. He sound like you, Heather. That's the kind of observation you be having that might be oblivious to others.
He said it. I just imagine it, but he said it. He sit on his bed sometimes and just that's an MC's go-to spot. Like that's where you get your thoughts together and put them down.
Right. Isaiah Rashad is here, man. We got Sean from Baltimore on the line. Sean, what up, baby?
Sean,
what's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
What's happening with you?
Chilling.
I just wanted to say I listen to y'all every morning, and I was short. I got your first album, man. It's a classic, man. I still bump that thing in my car. I got a 750, and I'll be rocking it. Everybody love your sound in Baltimore. I just want you to let you know, just to keep your head up and keep it moving, man.
Shout out to Baltimore, man. I appreciate that. All with the DMV, all around DC, I love that area.
It's real out there.
I appreciate that, man, for real.
Hey, Sean, thanks for calling. All right, and make sure you pick up the project
Friday, okay?
Friday,
it's gonna kill the car.
It's a good project, man.
Yeah.
Most the industry is so single based that conceptual projects, really don't have the strongest well, actually they do. The artists who impact the most, when you look at a Kendrick or you look at a J. Cole or a Drake when him and 40 does, it's conceptual from beginning to end. But the majority of the industry is living off of singles. When you listen to this project from beginning, you feel like I feel like I'm in your mind. Yeah. And it hurts, man, because you think differently. You're on a different frequency. So for me, I gotta adjust my mind. Or not adjust it and just accept for what comes at it. Yeah. Like I really enjoyed Free Lunch when you guys put Free Lunch out too. Yeah. And that's a song that's it's brighter to me. It gives me if I put a color on it. And see, he got me getting all introspective or something. It'd probably be a magenta. You know what I'm saying?
You related to the title, Sway? It brought back memories.
Well, Free Lunch, because what I was told when I was in high school, my mother used to put money on the table in Oakland. It was 3 of us. I'm the youngest, and whatever, it was coins. Yeah. So my big brother, my big sister take the majority of the coins, and I will always get the pennies and the nickels. And it never amounted to what it cost to get lunch. So I used to go to high school every day and bum lunch, free lunch. That's what I thought when I saw the title.
I was thinking about free lunch too.
So see, we weren't connected right there.
I was thinking about free lunch. I was definitely thinking about free school lunch though.
Yeah.
Immediately. But then I was thinking about $1 million ticket. not just a meal ticket. It's easier to say meal.
Yeah.
It's like, and I just want to say scrub a whole bunch of times. I'm like, I was listening to TLC, and I was like, I'm a scrub. I want to say scrub.
Yeah.
Scrub. And I'm like, it's scrub? And I'm like, scrub. And I just wrote the verses based off that, I think.
Really?
I want to say scrub. I want to say meal. I want to make a song about it.
And here it is, man. Free lunch. Isaiah Rashad, Sway in the Morning, 888-742-3345.
Yeah, you see.
Sway in the Morning, Isaiah Rashad is here. The Suns tirade is out tomorrow. Make sure you pick it up. We got LaQuinta on the line from Florida. LaQuinta, what up?
LaQuinta.
What's up? What's
poppin'?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just want to first of all say, Sway, thank you so much for playing Free Lunch. Like, never heard of you a day in my life until I started listening to Sway this morning.
Okay.
And I swear to God, like, straight fan, I went straight to
what?
Went straight to
today.
Like today.
Oh, that's
straight
tight.
to iTunes.
Hey.
Like for real. I love Kendrick. I love J. Cole. I don't like a lot of that other mess that's out right now. But, like, just listening to you, like, you put me in another place in the Omniverse. Like, I was on my way to work. I'm sitting in a parking lot at work late just so I could talk to you to tell you keep doing what you want to do.
Thank you.
You keep staying on the level that you're on. Like, I had
Thank
a
you,
question
thank
for you. I don't even remember it no more because you just took me to a whole nother place, like, for real.
Hey,
on
thank you.
some real stuff. Like, when I first heard J. Cole, I was like, dang, like, who is this guy? And then I heard you just now, and when I listened to Free Lunch just now, I was like, wait a minute, like, I might need to skip work today and just, like, go to the gym and get in my zone. And, like,
I have to skip work today.
Like, you really just, like, took me to a whole another place right now. Like, I have never in my life.
Hey, did y'all tell her to say this?
You keep doing what you're doing. I pray that our paths cross one day because you gonna make some changes in a lot of people as soon as you touch them. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Well, you know, LaQuinta, be totally transparent. No, listen.
I gotta give you claps.
He clapping for you.
That was motivation right there.
His was real. Prior to us picking up your call, we were just telling him
Facts.
that off mic that, man, you should be speaking. Like, as you make your music, I think people will really be interested in hearing about your process. And it's just so fucking refreshing.
Yeah.
It's
refreshing. Like, his
yeah.
process, it has to be crazy. To be like, I would love to sit in a room with you and watch you make a song like Free Lunch. Like,
you know what, LaQuinta, what's your Instagram, man? Let's see what's going on.
You know what? Honestly, I don't have social media because it's so much craziness out there.
Okay.
But if you want to follow me on Snapchat, I'm on there.
That's
I guess you do have it, huh? All right. What's your Snapchat?
Q the Beauty, and it's 2 E's for Z. It's Q the Beauty because I'm a queen, and I'm the beauty that's walking around this earth.
And you're a citizen.
She trying to give you that grown cookie.
Well,
Michelle, that shit gonna be grown.
No.
All right, hey, LaQuinta, go to work. LaQuinta, go to work. All right, shit, go to work. Damn.
I like LaQuinta.
All right, damn.
Thank you.
We got Matt from Boston on
That's
the
like
line.
the hotel, like Quinta.
Good morning, everyone. How you doing?
Doing well, Matt. Say hello to Isaiah Rashad.
Good morning, man.
Isaiah, good morning. Yo, Sway, first off, that story of you with your brothers and sisters with the money never gets old, man. But
Thanks.
this is the prime reason, man, that I truly listen to this radio show. Just like her, Isaiah, this is the first time I've ever heard of you, man. And I'm a big Currency fan. I'm a big he's an upcoming artist. Get on the track, all that chill music. And to be honest, I had a lot of bad things going on yesterday. I found out I didn't get back into school. Found out some horrible things with my parents, and to be honest, I really wish I had you yesterday to listen to, man. Because that first song you played, Sway, what was the first song that you played?
Rope.
That thing touched me as soon as I got out of the gym. I was in a horrible mood, and you freaking turned that around, man. I had to skip work yesterday, and today I'm actually feeling comfortable because of that song to go back to work. It's things like this way that I'm so glad that you bring people like Isaiah onto this radio show, man. Because honestly, you touched me, dude, and Sway, you're absolutely right. He needs to do speeches. He needs to.
Hey, man, thanks, man, for your call, man. Hey,
Appreciate
man, pick up the full project tomorrow, too, okay? The Sun's tirade.
100% count on it.
My man, you're a citizen.
Let's sway in the morning, homie.
Let's take one more. Hey, listen, man, I'm not setting these calls up. I can show you the callers. You know, if you want to see them, they're right here.
Never get calls like that.
You can see them right here, man. We got Armando from L.A. on the line. What up, Armando?
Armando, what's
Hey,
good?
hey.
What's up, Sway? I thought you guys were never going to answer. Shit.
You my man, Armando. We never met, but you my man.
I appreciate that. Yo, Isaiah, man. Fuck, it's surprising. All these people calling just heard you today.
Yeah, man, it's nuts, dude.
That's what I'm saying. And the impact you made on them, it's the same impact I felt when I heard Sylvia demo. The song and the mixtape, Heavenly Father, dude, like, it's surprising knowing that somebody else could be going through something that you're feeling, and then they can make something to comfort you, you know? When I first heard Heavenly Father, like, the chills, man. You know the bars you laid on that, and the people that could relate to that. That shit is crazy.
I'm almost surprised that he played this song like 10 minutes ago and people feel like that. Like, that's tight to me. I'm glad I still got some touch, and I'm glad I touched you enough to keep listening, man.
Honestly, man, like, that free lunch, too, he just played it. I heard it when it dropped a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's anybody more consistent on TDE than you, because there's nobody that catches my eye as much as you right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's Kendrick and it's Q, and that's in the mainstream, but fuck. With bars, it's like, damn, you know? Damn.
And that's a big up right there, man. I can't act like hey. That's a big up, man. That's a lot to live to.
Don't tell Rock that.
Yeah, don't tell Rock that ever. Don't ever tell Rock that ever.
Hey, man, Armando, make sure you pick up the full project tomorrow, okay? The Sun's Tirade.
That's ordered, man, on iTunes. We got it.
That's what's damn. That is, man.
That's love. That's
you
love.
You got a lot
bro.
of callers, man. Isaiah Rashad, man. I'm really happy for you because it's been a long time coming for you, and you've been putting in work, but you've been going through these adversities. You've been facing it. Hey, man, it's a good thing you're only 25.
Yeah.
Felt like closer to 40 for a minute. You know,
Yeah,
you going through it, feel like I feel like you got to make a final decision. Sometimes early in the 20s, I feel like I'm making a decision sometimes. So it's just really like about being 36 type of shit, like where I'm gonna be at 36. I feel like every move is going to that. Yeah. It's like it's weird.
That's interesting. From coming from a guy who knows what it feels like to be 36 and 40.
Yeah. I want to be comfy when y'all like I see how sometimes y'all can look still. I don't want to say y'all, but you know, people who got the opportunity to hit 40.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes look lost or look like they got it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to look lost, dog.
Yeah. You want to look like you got it.
Because it don't matter like what you did or like what you achieved. Like if you look lost at 40, you look lost at 40.
Yeah.
They all look the same, and I don't want to look like that, dog.
Yeah.
It's scary. I want to form, bro.
And all that can happen. I mean, what you accomplishing at 25 right now, you know, everybody has their own travel, has their own journey. Mm-hmm. But the fact that you're present of mind enough to say what you're saying now, you're going to be all right. It could be exactly how you want it to be. Yeah. It's turning out how you want it to be, I'm sure.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Right?
It is. Yeah, I'm speaking it more into existence and trying to manifest it more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And follow through what I'm saying and get up as soon as I feel like I should get up.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of saying that, you know what I'm saying? You can think about getting up too long, but think about doing something. Never do it. So I try to think about it, do it immediately. Okay.
Bars. Let that breathe for a second. Let it breathe for a second. Isaiah Rashad is here, man. The Sun's Tirade, man. You know, I'm just totally transparent right now. Because I stepped to the young man outside the room and asked him what he want to do, you know, because I consider TDE family. Just everybody I've known for so many years. So I want you to do what feels comfortable. And he was like, hey, man, I expected to do the 5 fingers.
Oh.
Shit. I said, what?
I thought last time, too, you was like, next time you come, all right, I hit you with it. So I was like, shit, this the next time I came?
This is the next time you came.
I'm like, so all right.
You a man of your word.
Hey.
And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Valley of the Hyenas. Difference is, since I know you go off the cuff, I'm going to let you choose your own adventure. If you want those beats to be fast or slow.
Let me get some chill ones, man.
Some chill.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to chill.
Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5. It doesn't have to be off the top. It could be written or it could be both, but it got to be. Welcome to the 5 Fingers of Death.
You are now entering the 5 Fingers of Death.
DJ, what the?
plays 5 unique beats meant to test your lyrical stamina.
I saw the look in his eyes. This guy is crazy.
Many have tried.
I'm the best. This is just another chance for me to prove it.
But many have failed.
Give me some hip-hop.
It's the 5 fingers of death.
Isaiah Rashad is here, man. The Sun's Tirade, beat number 1, DJ Wonder.
Him with the amazing.
Yup.
This might be too slow. This one might be too slow. I ain't gonna front. This might be like a little too slow.
Can you rock with it? Can you rock with it? No,
that's too slow. I ain't gonna front.
How about you beatbox out your tempo and then I'll figure it out.
He dead.
He dead ass serious.
My bad. Did I fuck him up?
No.
Oh, I'm like, did I fuck up?
No,
Shit.
he's trying to find it right for
Oh,
you.
my bad. All right.
What tempo you like? Give up. What's a beat that a tempo you like?
Shit. 80. You got like 120 BPM type of shit. 140. Like just not. I don't know. Like
that was
vague.
That's 140. That's 72. So that's 144 if you double that. So which one do you want?
Give me something.
You want something like house 120?
Like elevators.
That's 85.
Yeah, like 85. My bad. Hey man, you got it down better than I do. I ain't gonna act like you.
Trying to stun right here. Yeah, Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5, Isaiah Rashad, man. See what it feel like, man. The Sun's Tirade out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Shout out to TDE.
Yeah. I mix a gallon and a gallon of that, and down it in your Nissan for the memory, for the energy. For the Tennessee fam called work off work just to visit me. I bought an ounce just to fuck with you, and he don't take no hand outs. He won't take no hand outs. I remember what my papa told me. Trust inward, trust in you. My inward, my friend, latch to divine living. So timid, all owners, doggone it, they would laugh at the small moments, then call on us. But like, who had you on your bad days? And who dropped you at that bitch house? Like back when we was little. See, I was just an instrumental. But now I'm Malcolm in a million. We talked about a billion. Yeah, we talked about our feelings. We kept it more than relish. And look at how the past can took it for the rap fan. Would you give your all to the world, the word, and left hurt? Yeah, shit. And what's worse, we too tired to talk lately, your thumbs hurt. We miss love and sex, Bridget, your son's birth. 21 hurts at court by 24. Boy.
Beat number 4, Isaiah Rashad.
Oh shit.
Two more to go.
I like, hey, yo, shout out to Kodak, free Kodak, dude. I like, damn, I like, threw me up. I like the song too much shit.
I'm throwing you that bomb right there. That's DJ Wonder over there, man.
Yeah. Give me a day where I can play and I can pamper my wrist. I got chrome inside Pampers and shit. You know, grown and defenseless. Alone for my sister. Songs that'll get you home, my nigga. I got a blunt inside my granny whip, like my granny did when she was dealing with them damages. That turkey bacon cabbages. Ooh, cuz what happened on a Saturday? Ooh, we took a Yukon just to grab my folks. And I need a Groupon for half this dope. And I know I do fine, but what did you find? That bullshit, but in due time, we acting like we living right. Yeah, big pimpin'. These broad sea stars, my nigga. We are on guard and chillin'. Y'all niggas hopeless, quoted. Keep it going, keep it going wild.
Isaiah Rashad.
Keep it going wild.
Keep it
going wild.
All off the top of the head, Tracy G.
Keep it going wild.
Okay.
We keep it going wild. We keep it going wild. I'm cool as a 7-year-old. My highway always pedaling with the, look, I'm cool as a 7-year-old. My highway always flirting with the pedaling, bro. My babies in my daily got me skeleton broke. I need a good day and a better divorce. Hollywood to Pasadena, traffic and us. You should meet my misdemeanor passenger, bruh. Every time I pop it, I get better results. So it's hard to stop it when my body revolts. Ooh, hit the lottery scrub. I got jewels and some pottery scrub. Ooh, hit the lottery scrub. I got jewels and some pottery scrub. Yeah, ooh.
Isaiah Rashad, man. Hey! Yo, man. This is what I call an MC,
No
HB.
doubt, no doubt.
This is what I call an MC.
Certified.
A certified MC.
Certified.
I done seen them all. I know the difference.
Thanks.
Some of them are fugazi, and some of them are real.
Yo, that's the harshest shit to call a nigga fugazi. You call
yeah.
a nigga fugazi, it'll really cut his soul.
Yeah, man.
It really,
lot of fugazi.
it's like, damn, you don't know when you call.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you, man. I got. First of all, I appreciate you. Number one, you know, I know it's this dynamic between people who work on my side and artists, and I really don't believe in all those labels. We're all music people to some extent. We just get there in different ways. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And I really wish people saw me and saw us as that, you know. Mm-hmm. And I really just get really excited and inspired by people, by people's creative process. That's simply it. Yeah. You know, and when it's exceptional and you can tell that somebody just listening to your conversation is really invested in your own creative process, it's inspirational to us. Yeah. Even at this stage in the game. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, inspiration doesn't come with an age. It doesn't come with a gender or, you know, any of that. And so to watch you go through your process, especially after hearing you talk about it, it's kind of really fun to see. Yeah. And you remembered that we discussed this 3 years ago and brought that up. And so I respect that, man, and I respect your craft, man. And thank you for doing that 5 Fingers of Death. Man, I was about to retire that whole 5 Fingers of Death segment.
I don't want to cut you off, but like in retrospect though, it's like it's cool for me. Like I've been going for 3 years, but she's still here, and you don't see that in like cause you're around my age, right? Like Tracy, like we're around.
I'm 30.
You 30? You around my age?
Yeah.
Like,
okay, thank you.
You're a couple years older than me, but I'm saying like when I met you was like 27 though, right?
Yeah.
And like what you was on like Rap Fix, I was doing Rap Fix, MTV and stuff, and like what I've seen since we've been here, we've seen Rob
Markman over at Genius.
Everybody's doing something else.
The desk is at Complex.
It's cool for me to see like people's processes and see y'all elevate because ain't nobody really went down at all that I connected with. So like to see people elevate and like really have like their own like from going to having podcasts, different radio stations, all that. It's cool. Like, it's to me it's inspirational. I hate not being up here more than anything.
Oh man, I'm
like,
man. Anytime, man. Next time we're gonna put you as a co-host, so you know.
I'm with that.
Yeah, you could ask people. I would be curious the kind of questions you would ask people.
Man, I'm ready to. I want to cross that barrier. That's why I was like, want to be at 36. I'm like, I want to be able to ask the questions and like these niggas can hate me then. Like, I want to be your best friend and shit. So I get to ask questions. I'm flip it up on your ass. I'm gonna ask you them real fan questions. I be a real fan of like most of the dudes. Yeah. You know, you just try to contain yourself though. You try not to. You try to treat people how you want to be treated. Yeah. I got questions like everybody else though.
Yo, if you had to interview yourself, what you think you would ask?
Why your hair the same length as it was? That's what I would ask myself. And then like I don't know.
What's the answer?
Because my mom cut 5 inches, 6 inches of my hair off like a month ago, and burnt it, and then smoked a blunt with me about it.
With the hair?
She cut my hair off, shaved my head, and then put it in a pot outside, torched that bitch. Said this is all a bad juju from the past 2-3 years.
Oh, true.
And then fucking she cut it down because I had to like dye my hair too, like just brown though because I did some shit, too much coconut oil, trying to be too earthy. And so she cut it off and fucking burnt it, smoked on it, and it's been good ever since. It's been everything's been actually really good since she did that.
She did that.
Energy.
Where'd she get that from?
I don't know. We had a spare idea. She was like, "You want to burn it?" And I'm like, "Low key." I'm like, "Low key, actually, yeah." I'm like, "Let's do it. Let's burn it." And then we did it, and it was cool.
Yeah. We just what kind of was it? An indica or what was y'all smoking?
She do indica. I don't know. Sometimes my mom ain't gonna front. My mom 47, 48. Yeah. So she coming from a place where like sometimes like she called weed loud, and I hate that because I'm like because I don't know what that is. Yeah. It's just stronger than what you usually smoke. So that's how she just smoke. Okay. Sometimes she get high, sometimes she don't. Sometimes it be something else.
That's Yoruba.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's a deep.
I'll tell you some stuff off air. Yeah. In relation. That's why I asked you where she get that from.
And Loud, your mom from the East Coast?
No, my mom from Tennessee, from Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Oh, cause we be saying that and got that loud.
Yeah.
It's better than everybody else.
That's a good ass question he asked himself.
Word.
Next time when you come up here, I'm gonna have you interview you. What the hell is going on here, man? What else would you ask yourself?
I don't know. You got some more kids? I'm like, yeah, I got another one. I got a daughter. She's cool.
Yeah.
She's cute as hell. If I had my phone on me, I'd show you her.
How old is she
She's
now?
cute as shit. She's 1.
1?
Yeah.
Boy, that's dope.
Well, how many you got all together now?
Just 2.
Just 2? Same mother?
Different mother.
Different mother?
It's cool though. It happens.
Yeah. Are you cool with both moms?
Yeah.
That's good, man. Be cool with both moms, man.
Got to.
How often you see your kids?
Often actually.
Yeah.
Proud to say that.
Yeah, man. Hey, you gonna vote this year?
Man, if you make me.
Man, vote this year.
Only if y'all honestly,
you registered voter already? You registered?
I'm registered in Chattanooga. I'm not registered in. I'll probably be in LA. But I'm registered. I'm definitely registered in Chattanooga. I'm
You should
registered
vote,
in
bro.
Hamilton County to vote.
Get a part of that process, homie.
My views.
Man, I probably need to talk to y'all about some of this stuff then, because
Yeah.
I don't really understand what's going on as far as like.
Mike
What
Muse.
this guy right here?
It seems like
a Mike Muse question.
Yeah.
All right.
Insert me.
It seems like a game. And I don't like games about my life.
Well, you should play the game or else you're going to get played.
Hey, oh.
Oh, see, I got this different idea about the game. I got this independent living idea. It's like if I could sufficiently fund myself by playing the game of more than just my country. Like if I can make money in other countries and be able to, I don't know. I think it's fucked up that I can't. Like if you find your root, can you go back? Like us being black, can we? Like if you find like
you can go anywhere you want to go.
I'm talking about like
Like
my homie Dez is half Korean, so he can go
To Korea.
yeah. And like, you know what I'm saying, some of my other friends, like they was born in like their parents Egyptian, so they can go back to Egypt.
Can you
Type
get
shit.
citizenship if he
Like-
trace back his lineage to like Tanzania?
Yeah, you have to prove it though. More besides this Ancestry.com, you actually have to have some proof and.
See, that's that.
that's
See,
what
I'm
it
kind
is.
of we kind of robbed from some of that though, because I don't have what proof I got.
You can do swabs to figure out what your DNA is with a swab test,
Oh.
but that wouldn't be sufficient enough to get you citizenship within a country.
See, I don't
you
got an
have to
option,
prove
man.
other like documents and commentary.
Yeah, I don't got. I only.
Stopped at the
I know
slave
my.
ships.
I know my grandma.
Yeah.
I know my grandma. I know my great grandma. So for me, I take that into account that I can't do that, and like I'm like, so independent living, my nigga, I gotta be able to bounce if I need to. I just need enough money to bounce. I understand.
When you say
like,
independent living though, what does that mean for
and like
you? What does that mean?
totally like sufficient. Like I want a fucking farm, bro. Like I want a farm.
Sovereign
Like, I
living.
want
sovereignty.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Like totally. Like.
Oh,
but
not
now
being a
it seem
citizen
like-
of a country per se.
Nah, not necessarily. I just like so I know I ain't gotta worry about no shit. Like actually have like fucking water purifier. Like build one actually like sufficiently individually. Like you know what I'm saying. I own the property type of shit. Like I damn near might buy a city type of shit. Like the what's the Death Valley in California, whatever. It's like a territory, or whatever.
Death Valley is.
No, not Death Valley. It's like somewhere somebody just they building up. It's like how they building up a city where you could grow weed at in California. It's like they basically building up an area.
Well, I would say to you, man, instead of like advocating and wanting like this independent living and sovereignty from the country and in order to get clean water, clean living, farming, if you actually will participate within the system, you can actually create that within the system because your voice is so powerful. Like you've already heard like 5, 6, 10 callers talk about how you've been motivating them already. Imagine if you apply that motivation to other areas to get that farming.
I totally
to get
believe.
that
I
clean
totally
water.
believe what you. I totally agree with what you're saying as far as like as far as like a positive impact with people and like developing stuff like for the country. But I mean, I think we coming off the wrong. Like what I'm saying might be coming off the wrong way.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is that I don't want to have to depend on a vote no more. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to depend on his idea versus his idea of keeping shit leveled out. I want regardless, I'm straight. Regardless, cause then I understand like participating in your community and stuff, but like that's you. We gotta participate with some shit that like is really across country, like issues and everything that happen with other people and different ideas. Is like it's not really at your crib. That's why like I'm registered to vote in Chattanooga.
It is local though, actually. So what's happening on the other side of the country? I'm assuming you mean D.C.
Yeah, I
right?
mean, like,
you mean in California? Things are happening locally. So things are happening in
Yeah,
Chattanooga.
definitely. And like I'm
things are happening
concerned
in
with
LA
that shit.
you're
Like
talking
wherever
about.
I'm at, like if I'm in LA, I'm concerned with it. I'm concerned with what's happening in Chattanooga. I'm concerned with it. But like I can't focus like all the energies on on that, I'd rather like affect my homie in fucking Maryland, and he doing it. And he hit me up, and we making sure we connecting. If he needs something from me, I got him over here, whatever. It's like everybody should be able to take care of themselves so they can take care of somebody else. If they need it, you got to be able to be somebody to lean on. If you can't take it, you can't be a pillar yourself. You know what I mean? Everybody should be a pillar.
And so, Mike, with that, real quick though, because he has to go, and we're gonna be rapping in a second. Why should someone who feels like this participate in the system, and how can you convince him?
I'm not married to my opinion, by the way.
Yeah,
at all. Yeah, I'm not married to my opinion at all.
How could, on a local level, and national level, his vote make a difference in his life?
That's why I kind of zoomed in when you're talking about local level. A lot of times people think pie in the sky, that it's only about national elections, all about the president election. That's important that it is, but it's really locally in terms of your mayor, your city council, your prosecuting attorney, your judges, your jury, all those things that affect the issues. You talked about in Chattanooga earlier in the interview, to things that are happening right now in Compton where TDE has strong roots in. All that happens on a local level. So someone of you that has influence and creative process and creative thinking could really galvanize individuals with like minds or to activate and create change. It's not as complicated as we make it out to be. So if you just focus on what your issues are very locally, that's enough. And that's enough to impact the change that you're looking for.
I think for me it'd be more so like I be local a lot of places. So like local, it's like that's kind of
whatever you like. If you like, you mentioned your man in Maryland. So if you like things in Maryland, you and your homie hook up in Maryland and find some localized ideas that you want to make some systematic changes in Maryland. So
why don't y'all follow each other on social media and then y'all can continue this conversation? My brain about to explode. Isaiah Rashad, man. Dude, you the homie, man.
He is.
You the homie, bro. All right, man.
We can link up.
Yeah, I love that.
Absolutely, man. And thanks for coming through. The Sun's Tirade. This is the project. It's a holiday weekend. I love listening to new music on a holiday weekend.
It's a holiday weekend?
Yeah,
it's Labor Day.
Oh, snap.
So you releasing at a good time. So go pre-order this project. This is what you need to play when your family go out on the beach, or it's a family reunion, a barbecue. I promise you, this is something that the kids can listen to, the young adults, the elders can listen to and enjoy. On the Sun's Tirade, Isaiah Rashad, brethren. Thanks for coming through, man. Thanks for coming through, man. We're going to come back and take your comments on today's show. 888-742-3345.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.